Hey guys, welcome to the weekly Kevin Bacon challenge. It'll begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This week we have a Facebook entry. Gene Simmons, and the other names are Ralph Fiennes, Paul Walker, Will Ferrell, Deborah and Woll, and Jude. So that's 6 this week, 6 names. Let's begin. Gene Simmons, I think it was a test because this person that sent this name in is a huge Kiss fan. I know this. Okay, Gene Simmons played the Reverend in The New Guy with Eliza Dushku. Eliza Dushku was in Bring It On with Kirsten Dunst. Kirsten Dunst was in Interview with the Vampire with Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt was in Sleepers with Kevin Bacon. Ralph Fiennes. Ralph Fiennes was in the Avengers, not the actual Avengers, but this movie from the 90s called The Avengers. Go see it. Very good. With Sean Connery. Sean Connery was in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen with Stuart Townsend. Stuart Townsend was in Queen of the Damned with Lena Olin. Lena Olin was in Remember Me with Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson was in Twilight with Eddie Gathegi. Eddie Gathegi was in X-Men First Class with Kevin Bacon. Paul Walker. Paul Walker was in Varsity Blues with John Voight. John Voight was in Natural Treasure with Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage was in Face Off with John Travolta. John Travolta was in Phenomenon with Kara Sedgwick, and Kara Sedgwick is married to Kevin Bacon. Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell was in Elf with James Caan. James Caan was in The Godfather with Diane Keaton. Diane Keaton was in Father of the Bride with Steve Martin. Steve Martin was in Bringing Down the House with Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah was in View Shop with Kevin Bacon. Deborah Ann Woll. Deborah Ann Woll was in The Mentalist with Simon Baker. Simon Baker was in Margin Call with Stanley Tucci. Stanley Tucci was in The Hunger Games with Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence was in X-Men First Class with Kevin Bacon. Jude Law was in The Talented Mr. Ripley with Cate Blanchett. Cate Blanchett was in The Good German with Tobey Maguire. Tobey Maguire was in Spider-Man with Kirsten Dunst. Kirsten Dunst was in Mona Lisa Smile. Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts was in Flat Liars with Kevin Bacon. And that is all for this week. I will see you guys next week, okay? Bye!
That's it for this week's challenge. Remember to like, favorite, and leave names in the comments for next week. Also, if you want to, you can check out my vlogging channel, last week's challenge, or subscribe for the next week's KBC. All my links are in the bump bar. I will school you in a week.